What's up? We got Supergirl Season 1, Episode 17, Manhunter. So this episode starts off at the DEO, where Jonn is being held. Because remember, at the end of last episode, one of my favorite episodes of Supergirl ever, I just gotta say that. Remember in the last episode where Jonn, in order to save Kara from the red kryptonite, he exposed himself as Jonn as the Martian Manhunter to the entire world. So now he's in custody, and we got one of the worst. Okay, so yeah, I gotta say I just don't like Lucy in this episode. Actually, I don't like her. I don't like the Crane guy. I don't like him. He's the worst. And he's like integrating Jonn, and Jonn reveals flashback time. Where we reveal that before Jonn came to Earth, it was just before Jonn met Jeremiah Danvers, it was just Hank Henshaw, the original, who wanted to hunt aliens. And on one mission, Jeremiah Danvers actually met up with J'onn J'onzz in his Martian Manhunter form and befriended him. And he wanted to tell his squad that Martian Manhunter meant no harm, but that's when the OG J'onn J'onzz took his form and the OG J'onn J'onzz shot the OG Hank Henshaw, shot him with a bullet, but he was able. But so they got into a scuffle, with leading to Jeremiah's death. And so while that was happening, J'onn J'onzz decided to take over the personality of Hank Henshaw, and that's what he's been doing for the last. Yeah. So we also see Siobhan, because of course we do. I don't like her. She's the worst. She's one of the worst Supergirl characters. And she's also married to Robbie Amell in real life. You know, Ronnie Raymond. This is his real life wife. I don't like her. She's the worst. Siobhan is the worst. And she just blames Kara for everything. I get Kara got her fired, but and then every time she gets a job, no one answers anytime they hear her name. So she just starts saying about how she hates Kara, and I'm like, I don't like you either, Siobhan. So I want Team Kara here. Yeah, so do you know what Siobhan decides to do? She decides to sneak into Cat Grant's office and decide to write a letter to Cat pretending to be Kara. But when she gets caught by Wynn, because Wynn has been working with Kara for 2 years and notices her letter spelling. Yeah, and Cat just doesn't say you're fired again. She says, yeah, Siobhan, never come back. Because Cat knows that this character is the worst. But anyway, back to the other stuff that's happening. So yeah, we also get flashbacks on how Alex joined the DEO. We get flashbacks on Kara and Alex's first time in Midvale High, how Kara did her first rescue of a baby in a burning car. So yeah. So they're like, did you know J'onn J'onzz was an alien when he first hired you? And she's like, no. And she's like, yeah. So they arrest Alex Tank, and they're like, we're about to take him Project Cadmus. And she's like, and Kara, for some reason in these shows they like saying things twice. She's like, what's Project Cadmus? What's Project Cadmus? Just say it once. Why do you have to say it twice? Yeah, what is Project Cadmus anyway? But thanks for James for being on the show, because he basically explains to us and Kara that us the viewers and Kara that Cadmus is an organization that uses alien for military use. So yeah, so we also get Alex's. So we also get Alex's when Hank recruited Alex and did DO. Alex was just a partier who liked a party girl who liked partying all the time until she got arrested one night, and that's when she met Hank or Jonn, and Jonn basically told her because he knows about Kara and Alex because Jeremiah showed her a picture of Alex and Kara showed him a picture of Alex and Kara. So that's how he knows of Alex and Kara. Okay. Oh, there's Sanjo. Okay, so yeah, but then he like taps on the guy's mind and reveals that Jeremiah Denvers isn't dead and that he's been in Cadmus the entire time. Okay, so Jeremiah didn't die, but he didn't like go home. He after the mission and after they stopped Hank Henshaw, he was captured by Cadmus and now is in Cadmus. Okay. So we also get some more flashbacks because this episode is full of flashbacks of Kara. How Kara, when she was a kid, she couldn't handle her powers, but then at a beach she saw a baby being in trouble, so she did her first save, and her dad gave her those glasses, and he was like, the world needs Kara Danvers more than it needs a hero. So then we flashback to when she first got her job at Catco, when she first met Wynn, it was really great. And when she first met Cat Grant and how she gave her interview, and it's really good. I like Wynn. Wynn's my favorite character. Wynn is my favorite character. Yeah, and also Lucy is the new director of the DEO. Okay, the guy put her in charge, but was he the director now that Jonn's gone and since he arrested Jonn and she gave it to her? I'm kind of confused about that. We only got episodes 18, 19, 20, and 21. 4 more episodes, 5/4 more episodes of Supergirl Season 1 left. I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to wait till the seasonal when we get to the finale to say what I actually thought about the series. But yeah, we only got 4 more episodes of Supergirl left for Season 1 on the CBS. And then we transfer for Season 2 of Supergirl on the CW. And so, yeah. And then, so then the episode ends with Siobhan getting all drunk, and he's like, hey, she's like, she's a nobody, she got no job, got no friend, and all she does is want to scream. So then she almost falls off the tower building and has superpowers, be able to create sonic scream. Or Sonic Scream. Okay? Is she like evil Black Canary? I'm so confused. Evil Black Canary. I cannot believe I just said that. Yeah. But anyway, that was it for this video. Anyway, and I'll see you next. That was it. I really enjoyed this episode of Supergirl. It was really great. For some reason, it was too filled with flashbacks. Like, flashback upon flashback upon flashback upon flashback. Like, wow. You could not stop, like, a bunch of flashbacks into the episode. It was flashback, 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 beyond flashback, beyond flashback. Like, there was a lot of flashbacks. And it was really weird to keep up with this episode. The flashbacks were insane. But anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time for some more Supergirl. Yeah, next episode is gonna be great.